What's up, YouTube? It's Josh Creates, man, here with another video. We're back with the TikTok videos. In this video, man, we have TikTok vents about jobs not hiring. They're still not hiring, even though we're going into like what, fourth quarter of 2024, or are we already in it? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna do my commentary throughout this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
I have literally applied to over 100 jobs.
Really?
Honestly, the job market in 2024 is different than anything I've ever seen. Companies are ghosting employees. Companies are putting out jobs that they had no intentions of ever hiring for. Or even better, they send you through the hiring and interview process just for them never to call you back. I see countless videos and I've heard countless stories of I put in for hundreds of jobs, thousands of jobs. Even one video that went viral where a lady put in for 100,000 jobs. But here's the thing that blows people's minds when I tell them this. We're in a job market where a lot of jobs are the same, but it's a lot of applicants are the same too. On the application, it says, hey, I need X, Y, and Z. Company's looking for X, Y, and Z. You have X, Y, and Z. You, and so does everybody else applying for that job. What sets you apart? Oh, I went on a website, I filled out an application, and I'm waiting to hear back. Okay. That's like putting a message in a bottle and hoping that it gets found. And because of that, companies are going to be super picky on who they're trying to get for their company. Have a plethora of candidates that all have the same qualifications. You can be picky. In the corporate world, picky is not always a good thing. It does not always mean that your company is going to go for the best qualified candidate. It means that they might look at whoever's willing to do it the cheapest. Ever see those jobs and you're like, who is willing to do that for that amount of money? Somebody is. And the company's going to wait until they find somebody who is. I am no expert. I'm just a walking HR violation. And I have learned in my experience, you have to look at an interview as a two-way street. Not only is it the company's time to learn about you, it's your time to learn about the company. And a lot of the times where I've sat in on interviews and interviewed people for positions, I've gone, wow, you really don't know what we do here. You look great on paper, but you didn't do your homework. If you want to work for a company that is competitive, then you have to be competitive. When they ask you that horrible interview question of, well, why do you want to work here? Play the Uno reverse card and make them sell the company to you. Why should I want to work here? What are the benefits of working here and not at your competition? You've seen my resume and you're aware of my skill set, so how can the company use my skill set to better the company, and not only that, better myself? I tell people this all the time. You're an independent contractor. You work in the business of you. So, what is the benefit for you? It's a weird market out there, and nobody's denying that the system's not broken. But if you're waiting on the system to fix itself, you're only failing yourself. You see it all the time. Nobody wants to work and nobody wants to hire. You have to be in the business of you. Once you do land that job, don't stop looking for another job. Keep irons in the fire all the time. You can take whatever I say with a grain of sand, because I am a guy sitting in his office with a Macho Man statue behind him. But this is what works for me. Tell me in the comments what has worked for you.
Shout out to him, man. He broke that down very precisely, very good. I never thought of like pulling a Uno reverse card on like employers. Why should I work for you guys, you know? Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I'll add that to my interview notes.
Hey, y'all complaining about these jobs ain't hiring, y'all. Take your ass to the military. That's what I did. Who finna sit here and keep going on Indeed and shit, like waiting weeks and months and shit for them niggas to call? I ain't got time for that shit. Indeed not the same no more, bro, like how it was back then. This shit not like how it used to be, bro. Like for instance, bro, nigga, me and my homie, nigga, we used to go apply for jobs to a temp service. Nigga, we'll get a job, work that bitch for a week, leave that bitch, go to the same temp service we just got fired from the job, then put us on the job next, a new job for the next day. Like, nigga, that shit not the same, bro. Like, this shit crazy. They got that shit tonight. Y'all niggas got to go do interviews and shit, man. What the fuck you mean to interview through a temp? These niggas ain't bullshit with y'all ass. I ain't lie, bro. The best advice I can give y'all, bro, just go to the military, bro. Get this shit over with. Fuck all the extra shit. Motherfucker trying to start work, bro, cause they know they got bills coming up. Y'all trying to do phone interviews and shit. Man, I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Shit fucked up.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Nobody really has time to do an interview. Everybody need that money, bro. The videos I make about inflation, everything's up, so the bills will always creep up on you. Nobody's gonna pay your bills for you. You can't even ask a family member or anybody to help pay your bills because they gotta pay their bills because of inflation. Man, we'll see with this next presidential election whether things change or not. I doubt it. I doubt it. If you know about Project 2025, you know. If you know, you know. But I may get copyrighted for that music he was playing.
Hi, honey buns. I'm coming to you because your girl is having a problem, and I need to know if it's me. If it's me, please let me know. But I've been filled out 200 applications since May 24th.
Dang. Yeah, that's a lot.
And it's not like I am applying for jobs that I am not qualified for. I am applying for jobs that I am very much qualified for. I have 10 years in the hospitality industry. I've worked for restaurants. I've been a team lead. I've been a server lead. I've been a bartender. I've done it all. But it seems like I cannot get hired. And then I am getting interviews. Like, I even applied for Walmart and everything, and I'm getting interviews, but it's just like, I'm not getting hired. So is it me? And then it's to the point where I even went in on the Indeed and I put in jobs that just posted. And as soon as you call them on Monday after you fill out the application, we're not hiring.
Huh.
Then why did you post the ad?
To make it look good, I guess.
These jobs is not hiring. Man, I don't know if this is true, but I heard from a little birdie, man, that there's a company out of Salesforce that puts fake jobs on Indeed and LinkedIn, and they get paid off of the traction. Now, I don't know how true that is, but it makes sense, because I've been applying at jobs for I don't know how long, and I'm gonna save myself the embarrassment and not tell y'all. And it's hard to get a job, man. You apply for so many jobs and nobody calls you back. And the people that do call you back or hit you back, they say, sorry, we're not taking any applicants right now. Why the fuck is y'all's app on the website then? It just don't make no sense, man. It's like they getting paid off of our traction and our clicks and us interacting with the jobs, but there's really no jobs for us. And then I go to a temp agency. I went to several, actually, more than 5. So I used to work at forklift operations. That's what I was doing before I got laid off. When I tried to go back into it, for some reason, nobody would hire me because I'm not bilingual, because I don't speak Spanish. Never in my life have I had a job or tried to go into a job where they're like, oh, we can't hire you because you don't speak Spanish. I mean, like, damn, I understand it a little, but shit, I'm not fluent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. I've been looking on TikTok. I've been Googling shit. I've been seeing people talk about digital products. I've been seeing people talk about selling stuff. I'm going to try to do something.
Yeah.
Because
don't stop.
What's working for me in the past is clearly not working anymore. So I got to try something new.
Right.
But is anybody else dealing with this job crazy shit?
Dog, I believe him, dog. I believe that temp agencies... No. I believe that there's somebody actually, like... I forgot what he said, but they're putting, like, job listings on Indeed so they could gain traction and they get paid off of it. It helps the jobs, the companies, just in case they need to hire someone. I believe him. But hopefully, dog, he gets steered into the right direction. Hey, bro, once one door closes, another one opens. It all just may take time, but it is what it is.
There's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick, okay? And I still got a job at home because I'm a mother. Because let's not forget, I don't get a day off. And I got to figure all that out. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to pay the utility bills? That every single thing went up after COVID. Not one thing stayed the same. And neither party ever talks about what is really going on in this world. Because I'm not even going to say the country. What is really going on in this world?
The world, yeah.
There is no scarcity. It is how do we pit people against each other so they're too distracted to see everything that I'm too addicted to consuming. And how much profit I'm making, and more profit, how many more houses one individual can have, how many yachts can one individual have. And you're gonna arrest me now that I make a tent city? Yeah. So if I take the scraps from the trash and make some kind of shelter for me and my children, whatever. I am a human being first. With what conscience are you criminalizing poverty? And it's not going to stop just in the United States. The poor of the world, not just this country, are fed up. And let's not leave out rural communities. I live in Haines City, Polk County, Florida, okay? But do you think that the poor and rural communities have transportation? They don't. There's absolutely not even a sidewalk to walk on because I am giving the message of stay poor, stay hidden, and die silently, okay? If I get a job, how do I get to that job? If I even get it when I'm in a rural community. Okay? Let's not leave those folks behind. There are hundreds of thousands of people living in trailers across the United States who are paying $1,600 a month in rent for a trailer. A trailer. Can you afford $1,600 to be living in a trailer? How many jobs do you need to have? Because I personally have two. I have seasonal jobs and I have other jobs, part-time jobs that I do. I have a girlfriend who works 3 jobs to live in a trailer.
Wow. I gotta pause on that. I have to pause on that. I know you guys are getting mad at me for pausing, but wow, you could hear it in her voice. It's basically gone. She's fed up. She's tired. You can see it on her face. You can see it in her hand gesture, her movements. Shout out to the interviewer. I think he was a news reporter. He stayed quiet. He let her finish and talk, and everyone was just silent. Even me. And I'm pretty sure even you guys as well. But dog, she's right. She's right. You gotta work more than one job just to make it nowadays. We let any and everybody in the country, we after 2020, what happened in 2020, shut down and all that stuff, I can't say it in the videos, but the 1-9. After that, things just changed. I literally just got back from bike riding, and I was telling myself that while bike riding, like, dog, like, things are just not the same no more. I always ask myself, why am I so nonchalant in life, like with life right now? And it's like, the reason why is because, like, I just can't control it. I can't control, like, what's my next step, what's my path. I can't control like whether I'll get this job or not based off my skills. I can't control based off where I want to live anymore. I can't, bro, we can't even control our income. It's out of control. That's the crazy part, bro. I see it every day. Like, I don't even, the way my eyes is viewed to this, about this world, bro, society, I'll say society in America, it's like, dog, whatever happens, happens. Whatever goes, goes. Like, you really don't have no control. She doesn't have no control. That's why she's complaining. And thankfully, she had a platform. That guy gave her the mic to speak. A lot of people want to speak. A lot of people wants to speak, dog. But that little bit of shine, I hope you guys watched that video. I hope you guys made it this far. I really do. And understand, like, replay it. I replay it as motivation. I replay it as realization. And I'll replay it as understanding. Because right now, bro, it's like competition. Like, you have to really, like, compete. Like, what is it called? What's the phrase? Last man standing? Dog eat dog world, all that stuff. Like, it's literally that phrase. Those phrases are literally on the front lines of, like, what's going on today in not just America, in this world. So let me continue.
I just don't think that no one is just talking about this enough, bro. Can someone please tell me why it's so hard to find a normal 9-to-5 job in 2024? Can somebody please tell me that? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I used to work at Chick-fil-A last year, right? I worked there from October to probably, I'm gonna say around April or something like that. And then basically I got fired for a reason I'm not gonna talk about. And then I'm thinking that, hey, this is just a little time to just decide what I want to do in life, because that was my senior year of high school. Now I graduated. Now I'm just trying to find me a new job. Tell me why I went on Indeed, put in so many applications, and did not get a single job. Not a single one. I'm talking about I applied at Starbucks. I applied at Wendy's. I applied at Car Wash. I applied at Subway, McDonald's. The list goes on. I applied at almost every fast food place that you could ever think of. And I did not get a call back from any last one of them. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all this. I got an email back from Starbucks saying that they're full, they're not hiring, but come on, bro. And I'm saying it'd be the restaurants and businesses that be having saying that the word hire sign out front of their store, out front of their business, be the main ones not calling back. I mean, if y'all are putting up the word hire sign, Ain't the whole point of that is to accept applications or at least give emails or calls back?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell y'all that trying to find a job in 2024 is not for the weak, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now.
The hiring apocalypse of 2024 is real. Here's a theory as to why companies are running interviews, not hiring anybody, and then reposting jobs on LinkedIn. A good friend of mine actually brought this to my attention, and I think it was spot on. I think a lot of you have seen this. Companies run an entire process, maybe you were a part of it, and then they just repost the job on LinkedIn, and it just sits there for months. And we all know companies, especially tech, are laying off like crazy right now. I think Nike laid off last week, Tesla laid off like 10% of their workforce. So layoffs are real. Yet all these phony hiring processes are also real. And the only thing that makes sense is that companies are trying to give off the illusion that they're hiring. They're running an interview process and posting jobs on LinkedIn. Meanwhile, what they're actually only getting accomplished is laying off people. I think it's all a front. I think there's some truth to checking the market and keeping a pulse on candidates and where salaries should be, but I don't think there's real intention of hiring people.
There's not.
When you see these postings just live on LinkedIn forever. I actually think right now is a very bad time to accept the job. The salary to experience ratio is totally out of proportion. I've seen it with friends of mine that have accepted jobs recently after being laid off or leaving a company. And for what they received in compensation relative to what they're qualified for is almost embarrassing. I honestly think if you're in a limbo, if you're laid off, you're in between jobs or whatever, now's probably a good time to wait because you're going to get a better salary probably after the elections as compared to what's out there right now. Either way, it's becoming really obvious that companies are playing games, and I think more people are catching on.
Facts. I was just thinking that before he said it. Yeah, it's best to like just wait at the job that you're at. Yes, your job may be stressful. You may have to like, put on a fake face and all that stuff, but it's best to just wait. The thing is, it's like a lot of people are depending on the election to make a difference, but the way so many people are waking up, it's like, is anybody even believing that a change will be coming after the election? That's like what's going on in the back of people's heads. That's to what I think. But let's continue.
The job market was already ass, but now employers are getting bold with this process. I applied to a job at Jimmy John's to be their social media specialist back in March. All right, now check this out. The very next day, they send me an email saying that they're moving forward with other candidates. Auto reply. I've been getting that during my job hunt. Of course, I was like, okay, whatever. Haven't thought anything about it. Today, May 2nd, 5:30, Jimmy John sends me a candidate experience survey. I know you lying. What experience? 42 days later and you're asking me about a survey to take for a job that you just guys said you're not gonna give me? I didn't even do the interview. I didn't get screened. Nothing. So guess what? I took the survey. So I left all negative reviews, right? I felt like being petty because why would you send me an email about 42 days later when you didn't even like screen me for the job? And you can pause if you want to read this. This is really small. So what I really said was, in summary, actually send these surveys to the candidates that you actually screened and interviewed. Like sending me a survey when you denied me the next day, you don't value my time or my feedback. I'm just another number. So Jimmy's John's and Inspire Brands, if you're watching, here you go. This is how the job market is in 2024. I have plenty of stories like this. Like one job that I applied to, I spoke to the recruiter, back and forth email. I had to do an assignment if I wanted to move to the next round and do an on-site interview. I did it. I haven't spoke to that person in a month. They disappeared. They went ghost on me. So, yeah, the job market is, it's ass.
Yeah, that's the best word for it.
So here's the thing. I've been applying for jobs. Today is Tuesday. I've been trying to apply and then the next day do a call just to make sure that I'm top of mind. Especially if I applied in the morning, I'll call back within like 24 hours just to see like what the fuck is going on. I applied for this one job that opened 2 days ago, you guys. 2 fucking days ago. Call them. today, hey, I need to speak to a manager or whatever, HR, because I need to see like what's going on in my application. The girl tells me we're not hiring for this position until probably a month or two. What the fuck is going on? I can't yell right now because my sister's working upstairs. But what the fuck? How are you not hiring but posting a job? Like, what's the purpose? People are already so fucking frustrated, and then you're gonna upload a job 2 days ago that you're not hiring for. Fuck! Yeah! Okay, I'm done.
I swear to y'all, I just called like 7 to 8 people about a job. And literally, they all said they had nothing. The job market sucks right now. The job market is at a 0. Another episode of Living Life Unemployed, y'all. Before you decide to quit your job right now, wait as long as you can. A 0 right now. And let's not get on ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter, y'all got jobs on there from years ago. These people is not hiring folks. And then Indeed, y'all on there talking about y'all got this and this available, but people is not getting no call backs. And then you got the temp agencies. They are struggling. Literally, I seen somebody in the store from a temp agency that can't even get people jobs. It is all the way down here. So if you got a job, do not quit your job right now, as long as you can stand it. Now, if they acting a fool and you can't take it no more, quit. But if you can stand it, stay at that job for a little longer, because I don't know what's in the air right now and what's going on, but jobs is not hiring. They not hiring nobody. People is not getting called backs. You calling people, oh, we don't have nothing available. You putting in applications for the jobs that is available on Indeed. You're putting in, I don't know what's in the air, but it's in the air. The job market.
If you live anywhere in the United States, you know that we're in a silent recession. Our economy is really not doing as well as it seems. And the job market is fucking cooked. Let me tell you some inside information that I found out yesterday from personal experience. So my college was holding a job fair, right? And it was about 30 to 35 different employers from different companies, some pretty well-named companies, I'm not going to name them, but that came. And I talked to every single one of the employers. And roughly 60 to 70% of them said that they weren't hiring right now. They were just trying to network and get your first point of contact in, but they had no roles available at this time.
I have to pause it real quick. I'm sorry. He seems like very drunk or high while making this video, or like very sarcastic. That's crazy. I just had to say that.
What the fuck? So you're telling me that companies are paying money to send recruiters out to job fairs to not hire anyone? I don't know if job fairs have always been this way, but something is not adding up.
I'm very sick of these jobs wasting my time. They'll put you through a phone interview, video interview, round 1, round 2, round 3. Gets to the in-person interview, they say that you're a great fit and still don't hire you. So you mean to tell me you put me through all these rounds of interviews just to get to the last one and say they're not gonna hire me? That is so crazy for a job that I am 100% capable of doing. And not to mention, I have the experience to back it up. I have very much a lot of experience. And it feels like this is happening to a lot of people, because I see a lot of people posting about the job market is bad and stuff like that. Like, at this point, it's just getting ridiculous. Like, don't waste my time. Like, for real, don't waste my time.
That's another thing. Like, if you're not gonna waste, I agree. If you're not gonna hire, don't waste people's time. Like, with an interview, know that you're gonna hire, and like, you know, get the person, make sure they're good, dog, and then give them the job. You know what I'm saying? Give them the job. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I'm back with the commentary. Let me know if you guys liked it. Let me know if you guys liked that part that I took a long time on with the lady starting a tent community. Man, she spoke, man. She spoke, man. Like I said, bro, a lot of people want to speak out. They don't know who to speak to, but they know what to speak about. But, dog, telling you, bro. I said it in like so many videos earlier this year, last year, this election year. This will determine everything. A lot of people believe it, a lot of people don't. But we'll see. That's all we could do. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. It's a 25-minute video. Oh my God. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You guys haven't heard me say this in a minute. If you stayed this long, needless to say, everything will be okay. My name is Josh Creates. I'm out.